Eduzonia, a complete learning platform.
Let me begin with discussing one of the important subject, that is growth and development. So this subject is one of the crucial one in preparing in NET or SET examination. You know, the subject matter of these subjects entail with in a different ways of demonstrating different theories, different development ideas are discussed in a different ways. Two varieties of theories are discussed most probably in this subject. So let us discuss it in a way of two heads. First one is grand theories and the next one is partial theories. So first of all, we have to understand what is the difference between these grand theories and these partial theories. You see, first of all, we have to keep in mind that the differences of these partial and grand theories are in the basis of the ideas contributed to the growth and development. You know, as far as the grand theories are concerned, these are focused on the multiple perspectives, the ideas given on the basis of a multiple perspectives. Here the development are discussed on the basis of different dimension of the economy. So you have to give much importance on these sectors, or this sector you have to emphasize like trade, or you have to give much importance to the labor theories. Just like grand theories emphasize highly on different perspective or in a multiple dimension. So whenever we look into the partial theories, here the theories are developed on the basis of a particular dimension only, on a single way of description, this single way of analyzing the theories. So that is the major difference between the grand theories and partial theories. So the development theories begin with the grand theories. So first of all, we have to keep in mind the different advocates of grand theories. Who are they? So that is very important. First of all, we need to know that the contributors or the proponents of the grand theories are largely considered as Adam Smith, David Ricardo, John Stuart Mill, otherwise called J.S. Mill, and Karl Marx. So these are the important proponents of the grand theories. So let me begin with the discussion focusing on the Adam Smith. Who is Adam Smith, and what is his contribution in the development theories, and what his advocations are. So first of all, we need to get in touch with Adam Smith. Who is Adam Smith? We have to get in mind that Adam Smith was considered as the father of economics, and he is also a propounder of the classical economics, and also considered as the father of political economy. You know, he was born in Scotland, and he is considered as a Scottish economist. His contribution to the economics is it can be inevitable. So that much contributions have done by Adam Smith. His theories are largely in the form of labor theory of value and trade theory, and also in the way of taxation. And there is a wonderful theory he is developed or introduced in the development perspective. So let us give much emphasis on what his contribution in the development theory. Friends, look into the theory that he is give much importance to the capital accumulation. Then how this capital accumulation have occurred. So that is the way he analyzed the economic system in a way of the capitalists are entertained to accumulating more capital. How it is happen? See, the capital accumulation explained by him in a way of explaining the theory of parsimony. So what is parsimony? You see, parsimony is the term or the concept he used to denote that the peoples have the tendency, or the capital has the tendency to save more and consume less. So he saves higher, and what he done is the savings he used to invest again in the economy, and or he is used to the investment purposes. So in a way of he is accumulating more and more, and this accumulation led to the capital accumulation. So the capital accumulation is the only way to enhance or increase the development of an economy. So another perspective, he emphasized that you have to improve the capabilities of the labor. So how it's possible? It is to be possible by explaining. He is getting to explain the labor capability can be enhanced or boosted in a way of you have to improve the dexterity of the labor. So he introduced in a way of improving the dexterity of the labor by specialization. So you have to division you have to done that the division of labor, and as far as the division of labor you have done, you just give them an in a way of specialization. So the way of specialization, the labor are get into touch with his work very friendly, and he get dexterity in his doing, and he is more efficient, and the output getting to enhance it tremendously. So that is way of he is explaining the labor influence in the enhancing output. So enhancing output and capital accumulations are the way to lead an economy into the way of development. So this is the one of the important theory that he have mentioned. So the next idea he put forward, that the nature of law. What is nature of law? He have mentioned that the nature of law by indicating that in a society, each individuals are trying to maximize his own satisfaction. So what happened? Each and every individuals are trying to maximize his satisfaction. In a way, it will leads to improvement or the progress of the society as well. In collective terms, that the economy is, or in the society is getting improved by each individuals are trying to maximize their satisfaction or their progress or their their enhancement. It is in a way of enhancing, and each and every individual indirectly leads to improve the economy as well. So that is the major contribution of the Adam Smith in the development theory. So he is also a believer of classicalism, and one of the important contribution of the classical economics are the laissez-faire. Kept in mind, laissez-faire, it is an important term. What it means that state have no influence on the functioning of an economy. States free from the intervention. So the economies are functioning in a way of a market operation. So the state must be kept away from these operation and do not influence these market operation. If the government intervene these activities, there is a distortion in market activities which will lead to failure of the economic system. So that is the idea that he put forward in the development theory. That's most of the classicals believes that government kept as passive. That is what he mentioned in the theory of laissez-faire. So friends, these are the major contributions of the Adam Smith in the development theory that we are discussed today. So I hope you all understand what the contribution of Adam Smith to the economic development. So in nutshell, we are discussed today about a general overview of Adam Smith, who is Adam Smith and what is his contribution. And one thing you have to keep in mind in a way of it is very important in the examination perspective, that one of the famous work done by Adam Smith is an inquiry into the nature and causes of wealth of nation, which is published in 1776. So it is one of the famous writings of Adam Smith, and he's explained everything related to economics are under this book. So these are all about Adam Smith and his ideas about development theories and his major contributions. I hope you get very well. I think we will discuss in next class of considering another economist and what his contribution to these development theories. I hope you well. Have a nice day. Bye. Thank you.